What's up, good people? Welcome back to another new episode of our Dopecast, and I hope you guys mnaendelea fiti mahali penye mko, hata kama uko Dubai ama Kenya. Tunasema tu asante sana for tuning in to be with here today. Yeah, and today, guys, as always, we have a new guest in studio. Now, obviously, I had to introduce, but before we get to that, I am your host, Claudina Otenowitindi.
Welcome everyone to another dope episode of the Dopecast. Na leo we have a president here from St. Paul's University, a leader and a Gen Z. Welcome, Karibu.
Thank you.
And kindly please tell us a brief history about yourself.
Thank you very much for having me here today. My name is Moses Rono, the chairperson of St. Paul's University Students Association, and a young, ambitious leader, and I can best be defined or described by a statement: Pasokoto, Vistalaga. Short steps, great vision.
Nice.
Iyo Vastokoto, iyo ni which language?
That's Italian.
Italian?
Yes.
How do you are a bilingual? I know.
No. I'm not multilingual. I just learn from social media.
Okay. Nice. So, Rono, kindly tell us a brief history about yourself, how you came to be a leader at St. Paul's University. Before you came in, kuna watu walikuwa nakuita priest, chaplain. Yeah.
Like
so,
venye
want to know.
wase wengi apparently St. Paul's anakujua like kama priest.
I think my leadership journey started way before. It started back in primary school. I was the chairperson of that, we call them head boy. I was the head boy of Elda Maravini Primary, then church leadership here and there. Then went on to Lenana School, where I became prefect from Form 1 all through to Form 4, where I became the CU chairperson of Lenana School. Yeah. So, and then transiting to campus, I became the students chaplain in the year 2023-2024 council. And then that is when I picked the name priest because of being a student's chaplain. Yeah. And then from there, now my current position.
Yeah, from what you're saying, kama likulianza hii journey ya leadership at a very young age. So can you say it's something that you are born with, ama ni kitu yenye ulikuja tu ku-embrace along the way?
I think it's inborn, and also now the journey of now developing from one stage to another, one position of leadership to another. That is what has molded me to the person that I am today. So it's been a gradual yet developing from one space to another.
Unaweza hii journey yako venye umefika hapa saa hizi, nini inaweza kufanya, nini unaweza ambia wasee ili ku push to maybe go and vie for those positions and getting those leadership positions so far up to where you are right now?
I think it's the desire to see things. They say that if you want to make a difference, then start. So I tend to think of now what can we do better than what is being done currently. And so if you're in a position to think that I think something ought to be done in a different way, then you should step up. Step up and be counted. And so I just step up into those positions of leadership and desire to make a difference in my space or whichever space that I am in.
Nice. So as a young leader, I believe you're still studying, maybe third year or fourth year. Are there any challenges you're facing as a student leader? Na pia you're still doing church duties, kubalance church duties, studies, na leadership in school. Are there any challenges?
Yeah, there's a lot of challenges, considering now with this position that I'm serving in right now. It calls for you have to be there. Like now we have classes, I'm a fourth year, and I have some projects that I'm supposed to do. So you have Senate meetings, university councils, you're being called to different universities to represent the institution. So it's very, very much demanding, and sometimes that's actually one of the big challenges that we face. Now you have to manage time, you have to manage the resources that you have. So it's challenging balancing between your academics, life. Now you have personal life, you have your academics, you have family, and now you have to, everyone believes that, being the student president, then probably you have money, then people expect you to now start behaving in a certain way, chipping in different platforms. Michango,
lakini ni ukweli, kwani ni ukweli hamna pesa kweli?
Hata mimi kidogo nianze kusema achange hapa.
So you're trying to say like you guys don't have that. Kwani hamlipwi?
It's we prefer to call it allowance, but you know, now
So you say you guys have
there's
money.
allowance, but
not
now
paying
there's
them.
different. Don't call it a salary because that one is not sustainable. And also there is a lot that is demanded of you. You know, michango, comrades wanalalamika hapa na pale, so you need to find a way of balancing.
From what you're saying, it seems like una interact na wasee wengi sana, especially the youths. Juu kama wewe ni Lini chairperson at St. Paul's, it means you have a lot of interaction with the youths. How can you say it has been like, unajua, do you interact with so many different people? Unaweza patana na maybe wase wengine who are very hard-headed, wengine I don't know. How experience yako imekuwa aje to interact na youths wa this institution?
I think now that we're in a university, you know, we have people from different backgrounds in terms of ethnicity, financially, how people think. You know, sometimes it's disturbing to hear somebody think like, I thought we are at a certain past that, you know. So it's you have to balance between all those people. Now you are talking to them from a point of I feel you and I understand you. So sometimes it's sad because you have to somehow stoop too low to get to a common ground with people. On the good side is that you get to think. There are people who how they think like, wow, I love these brains. I love the way you think. I love the way the ideas that you have. So you're in a position to accommodate them and take in the ideas and then balance them and see which one can best be implemented in which time and for the benefit of students. So the interaction, it has the good and the bad side.
So as a leader, I believe your journey started from childhood, maybe high school or something, because as you've said, ulikuja huku kwanza ukawa chaplain, then you decided to move, to progress higher, to become the president of St. Paul's University. Was it a plan from kitambo? This is it is a Christian institute, right? Yeah. So was it a plan that you start from this stage, then progress to this other level? You just thought of it as a way of building yourself?
I think it's I never had an idea that or a thought that when coming to St. Paul's University, I'll get to a leadership position. All I wanted to do, I remember joining first year, I wanted to come, just do my term here, not term, it sounds like a prison, but do I just here for my 4 years and I'm out. But opportunities presented themselves and I was there and I was ready. But you know, now once it's in you, you find yourself in spaces of leadership. So somehow you just gravitate all the time towards becoming a leader in whichever space that you are in. So I think that is, I never had it in mind, even becoming the president. I knew once I became the student chaplain, I was so sure that I'm going to do my 1 year and then I'm out of this space because it's demanding. There's a lot that people, it calls for a lot of patience with people and stuff. So sometimes you're like, I think this is, I can just call it quits. But you're there, opportunities present themselves and you're like, let me go for it.
From what you stated, you really interact a lot more with this. Venye tulisema earlier on, in all these different steps that you come from kwa chaplain, hata ukiwa high school and saizi unakuwa president, how unatumiaje hii position yako leadership to try to reach the needs out there?
The leadership principle that I strongly believe in is servant leadership, because you know, we are called to serve. So it's not a place of elevation, but rather you're placed at a point where you can see different things. You're exposed to different opportunities, resources, and you're a steward. So with that opportunity or that elevation, then now I use it, for example, back at home, I have a few guys that we are working together with in terms of developing leadership, and also now coming up with the recent development of Gen Z and stuff. Then now young people taking up leadership roles in our community. So empowering people to be better every day, be better in terms of providing good leadership, economic empowerment. Because you know, I come from Baringo County, and there is this stereotype that people have that Baringo probably a desert or something. So where I come from is actually very nice, very peaceful.
There are no bandits.
There are no bandits. I'm not a bandit, guys. So I don't have guns. I don't know how to. I don't know how to shoot. Maybe shots. But,
okay.
I I use those the position and the resources that I have through proper stewardship to provide opportunity for other people so that we can all rise together. Because I believe that I can do much, but together we can do a lot of stuff. Because I don't believe in the concept that I cannot do anything. With the position that I have, I can provide spaces for people to thrive. Leadership that you're a servant. Yes.
That's so empowering.
So it's not only empowerment in the school, but also back at home.
Yeah, I think it's majorly because of where the future, looking deep and far into the future. Yeah.
Nice. So as a young leader, where do you see yourself in like after 3 to 5 years?
Yeah.
Will you still be continuing with the leadership journey? Would you want to progress higher, or would you still want to continue with what you're studying currently?
Well, I do computer science, and sometimes I feel that was I really meant to do this? I don't think we all know what we want in life.
Yeah.
But this one, I think, in terms of leadership, I'm pretty sure that I'll advance beyond this space that I'm in right now. Going into national leadership in different spaces.
Oh, you have plans of going into national leadership?
Yes. Starting this the next election, we are making plans for the same as well.
When you mean making plans, like hizo ni plans gani zenye kunazo ama bado you're not ready to disclose it?
I come from Eldama Ravine constituency, and we are looking forward to start there.
Okay. From where you came from? Utaki kujaribu Kiambu, Nairobi? Ama unaanza from where you are born?
I think there is something I strongly believe in, rooted in community, reaching for the stars. So my community, we need to first transform that space. It saddens me every time that we have to shy off from saying that I come from there. And yet, because we struggle with leadership, that we have people who are in spaces of leadership, but you cannot see a tangible thing that we've done in terms of promoting our county or our space. So I believe we can best start by that.
From what you're saying, like on a plan kwenda international leadership, and from where you are right now, like obviously you're young, unaweza sema like uko na the perfect support system ama do you have people who are there to support you ama pia kuna maybe wase wengine ni unajua kukuwa leaders when you go to this places because you're just a young boy, maybe ngoja your time will come, like how do you deal with such kind of people?
You wait for a specific
like wait for that specific time ama you're supposed to reach a certain age for you to start doing this ama your impact has already been felt by the people living in Eldama Ravine.
Well, I have the biggest support system is my family, and my family, especially my brothers, sisters, my mom. They always say that you can do it. That we will be there to support you. There is a time we joked and said, if you at one point to vie for presidency, just be sure that you have 7 votes. Like wow, okay, now at least now these are the people that are going to support you. I get a lot of you are too young, wait for your time. I think get a wife.
To get a wife. Why?
Because the notion of if you can manage the household, then you can also manage yourself.
But why do people have that mentality? Like by this day, you're not a politician mwenye hana bibi.
We have a few, but it's countable. So probably now those are some of the things that we get a wife. I think you're too young. Try something low, probably youth representative down there, and you're like. There's no danger or there's no harm in starting small, but if you can go big, then why not? Yeah.
Actually, according to how you've stated it, I feel like parents out there need to support their children. Amesema, say akivai for presidency, he already has 7 votes, meaning kuna hii saying imesema a journey of 1,000 miles started once. So the journey of your presidency has started with 7 steps, 7 votes. So to all parents out there, please support your children, your young children. If they want to be leaders, if they want to be engineers, wanaweza anza mahali. Wanaweza anza kumayo radio, wairudishe, that kind of stuff. But start from somewhere, support them.
This politics, it's a very... Politics kuna mambo mengi sana. I don't want to nini, but when you some like when your parents are like support, hakuna point yenye maybe your parents are afraid of you getting into when you sasa unataka ku transition to national politics. It has a lot of things, ina include mambo mengi sana. Like your parents are okay with that, like ama wanakwambia kuna reason obviously zenye utakuja kupata along the way.
Well, I think we can start with addressing the fear.
Oh yeah.
While vying for the student president, my brother also vied sometimes back in his university, and it was it placed my mom in a very difficult situation because what she knew was strikes, the fights, and scramble for power. And so when I was coming as an aspirant for this position that I got, my mom was so scared that are you safe? Are you safe? She could call me even as late as midnight just to confirm that I'm in the house because campaigns used to end so late in the night. So back to the question, they have fear. Sometimes you can see in their eyes. Are you going to make it? But sometimes again they go back and they're like, I think we are here for you. We can do this because this is not about Rono. This is not about us, but this is about the greater community and the greater picture that we have. So I strongly believe in them and they strongly believe in me. So their support is assured, and most of the time, the small things that they say once in a while. I had an homecoming ceremony just to celebrate the victory of being the president of the St. Paul's. And there is a statement that you could see in their eyes. They're like, wow, we are so proud of you. So that is something that really keeps me motivated to, be like, I can get into this space and I'm pretty sure I'm going to ace it because I have their support. And of course I have friends who normally say, if you do not go for this, we are cutting you off. So it's like, wow, this is the kind of pressure that I need.
Kind of motivation.
So if you're not going for this, my guy, I think you are stooping too low. Like they, sometimes they're like, we have already seen it. We've already seen the you of the future. So we need you to believe in it. So that is what actually also keeps me going.
Nice.
That's so empowering, like having supportive parents. Unajua kuna wazazi wengine hapo nje unaweza enda mwambie baby I'm planning to buy kukweti and then you're like yes ya familia yetu ama people say that politics is a dirty game, but I really think independence leader. But we have seen instances where mtu anavyo kwa politician alafu akina politics wana just do nini. So I just want to wish you all the best in your endeavors. And your dreams are valid. Hata sasa tunaweza tuita tukuje tukukampeni kwa Jana
Transfer votes.
Transfer votes. So as we are concluding, what's that kitu unaweza motivate msafanje maybe ataka kwanza jeneka leadership but ajianzie wapi ama maybe ako scared to start. What is that one thing you can tell them outside that?
Maybe that support.
Hana hiyo support yenyewe uko nayo starting from your family and from your friends.
They say that start scared, and it's up to you. You are the one who, nobody has a vote on your destiny, and so if nobody has a vote on your destiny, then you can as well start and go with it. I have a story that I love so much, and that probably people have seen in my previous stories or interviews of a fox and a horse. And the fox and the horse, they were in a very dark or deep forest, and it was so dark. And the horse was there with the fox, and the fox asked, I'm so scared, I don't know what to do, I don't know the next step that I can take. And the horse said, can you see the step that is in front of you? And the fox said, yes, I can see it. And now the horse said to the fox, just take that step, and that is how we are going to get across the forest. So step by step, the step that you can see, the little resources that you have, the little support probably from even your partner or a friend that believes in you more than you do, that is the step that you can see. So take it and go with it.
Nice, that's empowering. And to every young individual out there, my Gen Z, mwana sahi the Gen Z term imesimamiwa huko juu. Safaricom inabadilisha jina to Gen Z bundles. That's the word from a president from St. Paul's University, the current president for St. Paul's University, a leader in church, and I'd like everyone to take note, and also parents, empower your children to strive higher, strive for more in their lives. Mtoto asikwambia ati anataka kufika mahali umstop.
Wanze kumkelelesha.
That's the future leader of your family. Yeah. That's the bloodline that will carry you on. So thank you so much, Rono. And thank you for your words of encouragement.
So yeah, guys, I hope guys we have learned some 1, 2, 3. And as Rona said, do it scared, do it afraid. Like, don't forget to take that first step. You never know. Maybe unaweza take your step ya kwanza na jipata ndio umekuwa maybe the first woman rep ama the first president of the country. Not of the country, maybe the first female president. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I have been your host. Oh, before we get to that, guys, kindly follow us on all our social media platforms, starting from TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Guys, we continue to show support, and we really appreciate it. And yes, I've been your host, Claudina Otene Wetindi.
And I've been your co-host, Hans Akal.
And our guest. Or follow, maybe if you have
Rono,
social media platforms.
My name is Moses Rono. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Honorable Moses Rono.
Oh, Honorable Mbana. Oh, okay. We are aiming higher, guys. So yeah, guys.
My name is Claudina.
So yeah, guys, see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.